All you need is a good running that'll hold shit down. Yeah, like hurricane, Mr. Get rid of everything. Playing with chains for niggas cooked up the cane.
Window fire.
Like the OG sandbox, found me a ocean view with the crew eating lamb chops. And it's back to the salty, no Utah. Better keep you a Ruga. It's cold in South Beach, so you better keep you a shoe tie. Serve more folks in the city than Dr. Kelly and the mob got the keys.
Yeah, so.
Are you gonna meet up with your homie for meeting us out?
Yeah. I'm about to, like I said, I'm gonna travel, leave from here. I'm gonna go to,
No, we're leaving from here.
Well, I got it with my son. I have to go handle that first. I can't, because I left him at somebody's house.
We're on a date.
I'm gonna take you. I'll take you. Yeah, I just gotta go with his son. I gotta go with his son first, though. I gotta make sure he's
So you're gonna
straight.
come back?
You want me to come here? Or you want to meet me somewhere? You want me to come get you?
Fine, I'll take a lift somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Nah, you gotta live. I'm gonna grab you. Yeah, I'll grab you.
Oh my God, you heard it here first.
Nah, I'll grab you. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go take care. I gotta go get him and make sure he's squared away.
Initially, we were gonna do a date podcast, which I thought would
That
be a really fucking good idea.
That would have been dope as fuck.
I think that we need to do that. I think that like we should probably one day do that.
That'd be dope. That'd be hella dope. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like we go out, hang out.
Yeah, that'd be dope as fuck. But yeah, so what was that? Oh,
you became an activist
no,
after.
you gotta go. So when I got out of jail, I just hit the ground running. As soon as I got out, I was in speaking engagements. We spoke at a hella colleges. They had a curriculum on me at state, at City College, in the Black History class, the history class or whatever. They had.
You're gonna be in the history books.
Yeah, they had a whole curriculum on me, and then it was crazy because I ended up going to school there.
That's fucking.
And I go into the class and I'm like, oh, that's just crazy. We're doing a thing on you. I'm like, what? And I was having to be like, oh, I got an A on the assignment that I did about you. It was wild.
You're like Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, what?
Are you gonna be in the book like two?
Yeah, it was crazy. No, but I'm
that's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's like my
Sorry.
second time making case law, like set precedents. I set precedents in 2 cases already. Like the first one was a case that they had. I was living in Arizona. They tied me up to some shit in San Diego. It was the first time that they ever did that. Basically, it was calling me an assistant pimp. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave
an assistant.
Basically, I gave my friend a number to what is it? Not a strip club,
a warehouse.
It wasn't a whorehouse. It was the escort girls. It was an escort service.
Oh.
I gave my boy the number to one because he asked me for the number, and I'm like, oh yes, this one out here. Boom, gave him the number, and for that they said I was assisting him on pimping. I'm like, what the fuck? You asked me for a phone number that you can get out the yellow pages.
You're such
like,
a pimp.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even that. I just gave because my people, one of my people owned the spot.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, here's right here, boom, 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 give them the number or whatever. And from
That's
that, they charged me with some shit. I ended up fighting that. I set precedent on that, so I'm in the law book for that case.
But they're like, you gave the number to the drug dealers, and now you're arrested. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
They were just trying to do anything. So when I beat that case, I think that was mad. So that's why they brought me in for this other bullshit.
So my thing is like when you got arrested and your homie got arrested, it was like a big deal. It wasn't just some like get in the car shit. It was like we have all these people, like search warrant, blah blah blah. Like your homie was like it was like a SEAL, what SEAL? What is this? Not what SEAL?
SEAL Team 6.
A SEAL Team 6.
Yeah,
like that's some fucked up shit, and you didn't even do anything.
This nigga didn't do nothing.
And he's actually going to UC Berkeley for his law degree.
No, he graduated from Berkeley.
Is that your new lawyer? He should do fucking law.
He graduated.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's going to law school and he's going. What's his name?
Aaron.
With the Fro. I know not him.
Oh.
With the Fro with the Rainbow Coalition. Cornell West. I actually wanted him to come to the school he was teaching at, one of those prestigious ass schools, Princeton or something like that.
But now you guys got somebody on your side. Do you know what I mean? Somebody who understands the game and like what is not like always the picture that they're painting isn't always the picture that it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's again they demonize our culture for sure, but then everything about our neighborhoods, you guys try to turn into something bad. We wear a certain color, you turn that into literally green is the color of our community. You know what I mean? They take that and they make it, he had on green shoes. He had on this. He was walking with, you're telling me I can't walk down the street. I can't walk down the street with people that I went to school with my entire life without me being in association with a gang.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not a gang. These are my brothers, my cousins, you know what I'm saying? My sisters.
The guy that passed away in my art, he wasn't even in the gang. His brothers were.
Exactly.
And he came there he went to that fight to protect his brothers, but he wasn't in the gang. He got guilty by association. He got stabbed. It's like, that's just what happens. You just get lumped into that shit. And it's like, they're not even asking you individually who you are. They just see you as...
Just lump you in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're this group of people and you're bad.
Right. No, not knowing I could be one of the, you know what I mean, the best people in the world. I just live over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, but, you know, my whole thing was that situation kind of low-key turned me into an activist. Like, I was like forced into it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, before I never really paid attention to injustices that way. You know what I mean? And I got to see it and I was like, wow, these people really hate us. You know what I'm saying?
You were like a statistic, but like your own statistic, because not everyone does that.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm not going for it because, again, it wasn't for, they didn't make the law for me. They made it for our children and their children so they could come and wipe communities out without having to do any police work. Yeah. They sat on Facebook, looked at posts, talked about or like what we were conversating about, the terminology we used, you know what I'm saying, and made it and demonized it, you know what I'm saying, demonized it, turned into to straight, everything was bad. I don't care what it was. They made everything bad. Your boy Aaron was like, he had to be in the state of mind of like, I did something. No. In order for him to be okay. Okay, with sitting, you gotta think you're sitting in jail knowing you committed no crimes. So you have to put yourself that maybe I did something. Or no, you started saying, oh well, this is for the shit that I got away with. No, bro, like that's bullshit. Yeah. You're not supposed to be here. Yeah. You're not supposed to be here. We're not gonna sit here and act like that. And I hate when people say, oh well, you know, you went in and you know, became better. No, we don't need to go to jail to become better. Yeah. Like, that's out. That's bullshit. Nobody should have to live like that. Yeah. Except for, you know what I'm saying, like I said. You're proactive. Yeah, no for fucking rapists. Look at and other shit like that. Yeah. Them type of motherfuckers. Like these kids need to look at you and your homies and be like, they got locked up, spent 5 years, 7 months in your case, but like years in jail for nothing. For literally nothing. Thinking about it. Because they're being affiliated. Yeah, thinking about it wears me out. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about it, like literally sitting in jail, watching, and then like I said, having a part of the jail was minimum security. Everybody's going home every day. Like, so you can't even really get comfortable, like, because you watch them go home and every day. You just sitting here not knowing when you're going home. You don't know nothing. Yeah. Like, my lawyer's like, bro, I've never seen nothing like this before. They literally, the judge literally let me go, right, in prelims. Basically was going to let me go in prelim and then went, recessed, came back, and took everything that he had said back. And was like, no. Wait, what? It was crazy. So that's basically, it was like, the judge was like, well, yeah, we can't hold them basically for this, and this, but we can hold him, this other person, for this. And I was like, well, if you do that, he said, if you let them go, then the whole case is messed up and it's going to, and he's like, okay, no, never mind. Like some crazy, it was, I don't know how to explain that. Like, where'd that come from? Like, what? My attorney was like, well, I've never seen this shit. So they was doing a bunch of foul, crazy stuff to us. Literally, the judge would be asleep. When our attorneys is talking, he would be sitting there, he's so old, he'll be sitting there asleep. He don't even give a fuck. Look. Literally sleep while our attorneys are talking. And then he's like, all right, you guys can go back to jail. The minute the district attorney starts talking, he's all ears. I'm like, how is this possible? Yeah, that's how is this circus possible? Like, this is the person in charge of my life right now. This is the person in charge of my, and he does not care. Yeah. He's 100 years old, sitting on his stand. Oh, he was the worst, bro. But like Castro and Hernandez, did they get fired or are they still on? I think they got demoted. They ended up working for like, they ended up somewhere else, basically. Good. Honestly, I feel like there's some asshole. The God complex. That producers have. People that think that they're better or like above. I hate that shit. I'm like, we're not fucking God. We are the same person. We are the same. We put our pants on the same way at a time. Exactly. Like, fuck you. Well, what I say about people like that though is they have to face the Creator. You can do all the bad shit you want to do right now to people and make it, block people up and fuck people's life. Do all that shit. You can do all that shit. At the end of the day, when this is said and done, You have to look God in the face. And he asks you, why'd you do that to my people, bro? You were going to burn for eternity. I am a strong believer in God.
That's the thing, though. Is like we think about these child rapists and these pedophiles, and like it pisses me off right now. But there's nothing we can do about it. There's somebody getting molested right now. But like later in the future, there's got to be some kind of like.
Oh no, they have to face our Creator.
Something.
They have to face our Creator. You harmed my children. You harmed my, people that I put
here. My children.
You hear me? Oh yeah.
I'm always like, someone touch you. You gotta tell me. If someone says your shit,
you better tell me. You better tell me.
Mom's gonna be in jail for a minute.
That part right there.
But you know what? It was worth it.
So, again, but it's... Man.
What goes around comes around. I always believe in karma. Like, I'm good to people, my intentions are good, and guess what? Opportunities land at my door every fucking
and I feel
day.
The same exact
The
way.
moment you start having ill intent, you hate, then you get hate and ill intent.
And I literally busted my ass going out my way to get the boy DaygoFatts going, bro. Did everything. I'm talking about screaming name for it. Wasn't nobody thinking about this dude. They wasn't thinking about him. They wasn't saying nothing. I'm screaming. I'm letting everybody know who he is. Get him up there. Get him in front of the people, bro. Open my doors to you. Open my doors to you that I didn't have to open for you to get up there and start acting funny once you met the person you thought was going to change your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, bro. Because I promise you, God ain't gonna. He gonna make sure you don't get what you're looking for because I went in with a pure heart.
Yeah,
your intentions were my intentions were, man, this is my brother. Got up there, got him in front of people, in front of the exhibit, in front of different people.
And you're just you're a good person. Look what happened. You fucking went to jail. You came out, and it actually made you a better person. You actually got more money, had more business deals, had become a person, an activist, someone who is like people are actually looking to for advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're a good person who didn't belong in that situation, and he lifted you out of that and was like, "Look, this is where you belong. It might have taken you a weird route, but this is where you belong."
I might take you a weird route, but patience is everything. That's one thing I did learn when I was in there. Is to have patience because I was like, man, it was nothing you could do. Like I was like, you'd be so frustrated. Like, what's taking so long? What's going on? What's that? But it's like, bro, there's nothing you can do. You're sitting. So
it's out of your control.
It's out of your control.
I always tell my kids, I'm like, you're just making a problem for yourself.
Exactly.
If you
it's out of your control.
It's out of your control. Or you can just sit here and be happy until it happens.
I literally set my ass down and learned patience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to be patient. Yeah, 7 months, I think.
That's what I learned that. I was like, man.
Yeah. No, I hear you. People are like, oh, I'm too old. I'm 40. I just started my podcast, and guess what? It's not stopping.
But watch.
You got to
just keep going. Just keep going. Don't let nobody tell you.
Exactly. This is such an uplifting podcast today.
For sure. Yeah.
We're going to hit the boom boom room. And I think that he has some things set up for me.
Come on. I'll put it together.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Anissa. This is Tiny Do. Also known as Brian Duncan. I found out his GN. It's so cute. Brian Duncan. Sometimes I meet these rappers. And then B-Roll's name is Byron. Like, I just meet all these rappers and I'm like, your fucking GN is nothing like that's close to what you are. Exactly. I love it. Yeah. But yeah. Alright, well, Tiny Do and Anissa, we're out. Bye.
You already know what it is. Yeah,
9, 2, 1, 1, 3, and 4 might just be numbers to you, but to me it's so much more. To you, them just liquor stores. For us, we was raised in them. Before school and after, we would go spend our change in them. Allowance from pops, couldn't wait to go run and grab us a pop. The big homie out in front, throw a couple bucks out his knot. Yeah.
Cindo Fire.
Where you bump into the friend you ain't seen in a long time. Engage in conversation while standing back at a line. Pickle pig feet is what mom told you. grab for dinner and a Debbie cake. It wasn't for that, we would've barely ate. Nigga barely ate. Buying mom's Newports with a note, that red card and the eggs. Newport shorts, I'm kinda short, but I have it back to you right after I'm done with court. Money for the liquor store to pay for the drink. Give him all of it, bet I spend out a cent. Where the mullers Mr. Weed at, pieced up with half on our first brew. Zigzags, bones, brass monkey, and cards too. Still right in front the liquor store, yelling 10 to 4. He could catch us out here all day, nigga. 10 to 4. Banging on every car, ride past the smokers and all your uncles and everything from the past. Damn, I wondered if they know they was gonna end up like that.